Hidden Truths, 10 Celebrity Secrets that will change how you see them. Fame has a way of making everything look perfect. From the glowing lights of a sold-out arena to the flawless smiles on a red carpet, it's easy to believe these stars live lives untouched by trouble. But the truth is, what we see is only the surface. Beneath the polished image, there are secrets carefully guarded, hidden from headlines, and sometimes from even their closest fans. Some are stories of risk. Some are about survival, and others could completely change the way we see these celebrities if the truth came out. Today, we're going behind the curtain to reveal the deepest celebrity secrets of 2025, the ones the public isn't supposed to know. From chart-topping rappers risking it all, to A-list actors facing private struggles, to business moves being made in complete secrecy. This is the inside story Hollywood hoped you'd never hear. So, settle in, because once you know these stories, you can't unknow them. You're watching Secret Starlight, where we go beyond the headlines and dig into the stories that live in the shadows. If you love discovering the truth that lies beneath the glitz and glamour, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications, and let's dive into the first revelation. 1. Kendrick Lamar. The Toronto show that almost didn't happen. In 2025, Toronto witnessed one of the most talked about concerts of the decade. Kendrick Lamar walked onto the stage that night and delivered a performance that critics instantly labeled historic. With $7.7 million in ticket sales, it was a financial triumph. But what almost no one in the arena knew was that the show was inches away from being cancelled. 48 hours before showtime, the mood behind the scenes shifted. A legal dispute erupted over one song, Not Like Us. Sources say Kendrick's label feared a lawsuit over performance rights, and high-level executives demanded the track be pulled from the setlist. The song wasn't just popular. It had become a cultural anthem, especially in the middle of the ongoing feud it was tied to. To remove it would have been like ripping the heart out of the show. Kendrick's response wasn't loud or dramatic. It was a simple, steady no negotiations, no compromise. He would perform the song exactly how he wanted, or not at all. His team, caught between their artist's wishes and legal threats, braced for fallout. But when the lights went down and the crowd roared, Kendrick took the stage. The opening notes of Not Like Us rang out, and the stadium erupted. That performance didn't just defy label orders. It marked a career-defining moment. Kendrick proved that for him, art comes before politics, even if it meant risking millions. 2. Doja Cat. The hidden battle with her own voceto. The outside world. Doja Cat is unstoppable. Her music dominates charts. Her visuals break the internet, and her live shows are spectacles of creativity. But behind the glamour, 2025 has been the year of her most personal fight, a fight against her own body. Sources close to the singer reveal she's been diagnosed with early-stage vocal cord strain, an injury that, if left untreated, can permanently damage a singer's voice. This is not just about missing a few notes, it's about the possibility of losing the ability to perform entirely. This is why her 2025 tour looks different. Fewer shows, selective cities, carefully chosen venues with optimal acoustics, and between performances, silence. She limits her speaking. She attends daily therapy and vocal rehab. She works with top specialists who have told her bluntly that if she doesn't take care, she could be facing surgery. For an artist whose career is built on versatility and energy, this is more than a challenge. It's a race against time to preserve the very thing that made her famous. Fans still see her on stage, fierce and flawless. What they don't see is the struggle before and after the ice packs, the vocal rest, and the whispered fear, what if my voice never recovers? 3. Travis Scott. The empire nobody knows he owns. When people think of Travis Scott, they think of chaotic energy, massive crowds, and collaborations with the biggest brands on earth. But 2025 is revealing another side to him, the strategist. And this move? It's bigger than any sneaker drop or festival stage. According to insiders, Travis quietly invested in a new AI-powered music streaming platform. Think of it as the next evolution of SoundCloud, a place for undiscovered artists to break through, but with AI algorithms that adapt to a listener's mood and taste in real time. What's unusual is that his name is nowhere in the company's records. Instead, he's funneled his investment through silent partners and shell companies. Why stay hidden? Because he doesn't want the platform to succeed based on celebrity hype. He wants it to succeed on its own. Then, when it's dominating the industry, he'll step in as the face of it. If it works, this could give Travis control over how new music is found, who gets paid, and what voices get heard. It's not just an investment, it's a power play, one that could make him one of the most influential figures in music history without anyone realizing it. Until it's too late. 4. Yesterday. The album Born from Silence. Sessa's music has always felt intimate, like reading pages from a personal diary. But her 2025 project? It's on another level. Before stepping into the studio, Yesterday disappeared from public life. She turned off her phone, deleted her apps, stopped answering calls from friends, family, and industry contacts. Instead, she booked herself into a remote, silent retreat. For weeks, she didn't speak to another soul. She spent her days meditating, journaling, and writing down thoughts she had never dared to confront. When she finally returned to the studio, she brought those journals with her. And here's the secret, several of the songs on her new album come word for word from her private therapy notes, raw entries she once swore would never leave her notebook. Fans hear them now as haunting, beautiful lyrics. But for SZA, they are the most vulnerable parts of herself, shared with the world, and she's admitted privately that she still isn't sure if she's ready for the world to have them. 5. Billie Eilish, the documentary Too Painful to Release. 2024, cameras followed Billie Eilish on her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour, capturing what was supposed to be an honest, behind-the-scenes docuseries. It was hipped as her most unfiltered project yet, but now, in 2025, it's vanished. No trailers, no release date, no mention from Billie herself. The reason? According to people close to the project, the footage became too personal. It didn't just capture the concerts, it showed moments of mental health struggles, late-night breakdowns, and emotional tolls that fame had taken on her. It revealed private relationship conflicts, moments of isolation, and unguarded vulnerability. Billie reportedly made the decision herself to pull the plug. The raw footage still exists, locked away in a secure vault. Maybe one day it will see the light of day. Or maybe it will remain one of the most intimate celebrity projects the world will never see. 6. Beyoncé, the memoir waiting in a vault. Beyoncé has built a career on control over her image, her narrative, her art. But in 2025, a secret project of hers is quietly sitting in a vault, waiting. Sources inside Parkwood Entertainment claim that Beyoncé has finished writing a complete memoir by hand. It covers her early struggles, the rise to superstardom, the reality of her marriage, and the true inspiration behind Lemonade. The twist? She isn't releasing it now. She's chosen to lock it away until her 50th birthday in 2031. Until then, the handwritten pages sit in a temperature-controlled vault, waiting for the day she decides the world is ready. 7. Timothée Chalamet. A hidden addiction to fans, Timothée Chalamet is Hollywood's golden boy, stylish, talented, seemingly untouchable. But behind the curtain, late 2024 brought him face to face with a personal struggle. According to those close to him, Timothée quietly checked into a rehab facility to address a growing nicotine addiction. There were no paparazzi shots, no tabloid leaks. It wasn't about scandal, it was about health. He completed the program and has since remained smoke-free, but the decision to keep it hidden was intentional. He didn't want his young fans to see their idol battling something that could be seen as weakness. For Timothée, it was a private fight, and he wanted to win it in private. 8. Zendaya, the secret producer. Zendaya's career is already impressive: blockbuster movies, award-winning TV roles, and a fashion presence that dominates headlines. But there's a side of her career the public hasn't seen. In 2025, Zendaya has been quietly funding and producing indie films by underrepresented Black and queer creators under a completely different name. She doesn't take public credit. She doesn't walk the red carpet for these projects. One of those films recently won a Sundance Award, and even then, her involvement remained a mystery to most. It's not about publicity. It's about power, the kind that changes lives without needing applause. 9. Jonathan Majors, the quiet comeback after his public controversies in 2023. Many believe Jonathan Majors' career was over. But behind the scenes, Hollywood hasn't completely shut the door. Insiders say that several executives are carefully crafting his return, not through big-budget blockbusters, but through smaller streaming thrillers and foreign films, sometimes under pseudonyms. By the time these projects hit screens in 2026, audiences may watch without even realizing they're seeing Jonathan Majors again. 10. Anya Taylor-Joy, the Harley Quinn that never was. Before Lady Gaga was cast as Harley Quinn in Joker, Folie Dieu, Warner Bros. Had a backup plan. Anya Taylor-Joy was screen-tested as a possible replacement if the Gaga deal fell through. Insiders who've seen the footage say she delivered an intense, magnetic take on the character. That footage still exists, locked away in the studio archives, a glimpse into a Joker sequel that could have been entirely different. From secret business empires to health battles fought behind closed doors, these stories are reminders that even the most glamorous lives have hidden chapters. Some of these secrets may one day be revealed, others may remain locked away forever. Which of these revelations shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the stories Hollywood doesn't want you to hear, hit subscribe and join us next time.